Hello everyone and welcome back to Laurence Plays Factorio Space Exploration. I've been spending some time down on Novice recently because I discovered something rather unfortunate. While I was been up in space for the last I don't know how many episodes, getting stuff, lots and lots of stuff done up there, it turned out that I'd run out of resources down here on Novice. So if we look for here the iron, for example, there's not a great deal of this coming through. We've barely got enough, and yeah, there's a nice flood coming out here, and it has now managed to reload these stations. But this is after quite a lot of trains have brought iron over here. I originally noticed because I was wondering why I'd run out of, I think it was roboports, and I had a look and I discovered there was absolutely no iron at all on this on the bus here. It was even worse than it is at the moment. So it turns out all of this is now basically getting swallowed up by making components like belts and things for all of the expansion I've been doing. So I've been and inserters as well. So I've just been getting through enormous quantities of iron and copper as well, and so all of my mines had run dry. So I've been spending a bit of time back down here on the planet, and so I've been making a few new mines like this one here. It's a nice almost 10 million copper there. I did have to adjust the rails to get around it a little bit, but never mind. I've put in some iron mines here. There's one up here. This is a new one, as you can see. It's working quite well. And then I put in 2 or 3 of them down, yeah, another 3 of them down here. And what's quite handy, I've been able to come down here and repurpose some of the mines. So there was a mine for something else, it might have been stone or copper or something, it was around here somewhere. And I've been able to use the same solar panels on the same station, and then just feed the belts in from this iron patch over here. So that was quite easy. And down here there was another one. It was in here somewhere was this mine. And again, I've been able to just repurpose the belts to repurpose all of the parts and the power just to power this mine up here. So this is going quite well. That should probably be summoning trains whenever. Good. However, I've also been working on the defences a bit. So as you can see down here, the robots are gradually building up the wall along here. However, these turrets don't seem to quite have the defences they should, and that's because there's a distinct shortage of wood in this area. And so all of these the burner inserters have been stupid and have run out of fuel rather than grabbing it as it went past. In fact, there is wood up here. So yeah, I'm going to need to come back down here at some point and fix that all up. But once I've done that, there's only one more wall needed, and that's across here. And I'm going to try and build it in a sort of a 45-degree L shape like this, so we get this copper patch in the middle here, but without making too long a wall out of it, because that's 3.4 million, which is quite a decent patch. And as you can see, I've already cleared out pretty much all of the biters in here. There's quite a lot of worms left because they can't expand, and as long as you don't go near them, they don't actually do anything. So I'm not too worried about them, and that's what all these red dots around here are. On the other hand, up here, there's a nest in here for some reason. So one of the things I want to do is go in and deal with that. Now I've built up better weaponry, better defences for myself recently. Although by the looks of it, I don't seem to have it all active, which is a bit of a shame, because this is going to take rather a long time at this rate. Let's just kite them up here so that they get taken out by this wall, by the defences on this wall at the top here, and then I can have a look at my armour and find out why it's not set up properly. There we go, get them nice and slaughtered nice and quickly by that. So, my armour, right, okay, I've currently got it set up for flying around quickly and a bit of defence. There's supposed to be 5 of these personal laser defences, but looking at my inventory, I've clearly left those somewhere, and I'm not sure where, so this is going to be a little bit tricky. I'm going to have to do this with just the 1 personal laser defence. Fortunately, oh, what's happened? Why am I on the? I've run out of fuel. Oh no. Okay. This is well, I've solved the immediate problem here anyway, but not having any jetpack fuel is going to be quite annoying. Because as you can see, it's taking me rather a long time to get back to the train. I'll just fast forward this bit. There we go. Steal some fuel out of the train, and that makes me a little bit more mobile. So yes, as I say, I've been going around building up lots and lots of mines. But one of the other things I also need to do that I've been sort of neglecting. Well, neglecting is too strong a word. Is going around and clearing up all of the stuff out of these empty mines. So I need to. Let's stop doing this from the train that view. And let's send the train back to there so it doesn't get in the way. Right. So there's lots of these mines are completely exhausted. I've pulled up all of the all of the ore from here, and presumably I've emptied all of these chests as well. Yeah, so this needs me just to travel in here and pull these mines up. And that's got some. That one hasn't even been made. I need to go in and build that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And there's lots of empty mines scattered around the base. I just need to go in and tidy up from. So yeah, I'll do that at some point. I won't do it on camera though. However, things are generally going fairly well, I think. If we have a look up in space, I've got to the point where what's going on here? So this is my I put in the splitter here to take out the junk memory card. So we've now got rocket science coming into this station, and we've now got what 20,000 of them in there, which is pretty good. I don't know how high that's. Oh, this is actually well, that chest is completely full. So they stack up to 200, and you fit 40 in. So I need 80,000. 1,000. So 2,000, 4,000. 6,000, 8,000, and there's 20,000 in here, so a train should come out and pick these up. Oh no, I remember. Yes, I haven't got a drop-off station over here, so that's the problem. So basically, all of my research has ground to a halt because I've run out of the basic rocket science packs because I didn't put in a drop-off station for them in here before I last left. So that's going to be something I need to do when I go back up here. But even despite that, I'm still short of the memory cards because that is just always, it seems to always be the thing that is a problem. But they are getting made at a reasonable rate. So I think, I don't know, it's just, maybe I need to step this up. Maybe it's, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But it's, what else did I do up here? I'm sure there's... Yeah, the other thing I did in space before I went back down to Novice was I finished off the belts around here. So we've now finally got the material science. No, yeah, this is material science. Material science 1 and 2. We've got the belts to take them away from here and pass them down here. But we've run out of the data. What do you call it? Data packs that go in the cubes. So that's why that stopped. But they're being fed down here. As you can see, I've got lots and lots of the tier 2s. Quite a lot of the tier 1s, so yeah, this is going really well. I'm happy with that. And the energy and astro seem to be doing similarly well. So the next thing to do is on this sort of train is going to be the biological science. I've made a little bit of a start on that in that I've designed a blueprint to produce the vitamelange in the sort of quantities that I actually need it in. I don't think I have that to hand. Oh, here. Yes, I do. Here it is. Yeah. So this blueprint is a bit of a mess here. Let's move somewhere a little bit emptier of other stuff so we can look at it a bit more clearly. Bring it down here. Okay. So as you can see, what we've got here is we've got I'll show you this in a bit more detail in the next episode once I've actually built it. But this is just going to bring ore in at the top, crush it, roast it, process it, and then ship and make it ready for shipping out. And so that takes in a full belt of vitamelange ore and produces about a bit more than a belt of the vitamelange extract, whatever that final step is called. And so this is going to follow essentially the same design as I've used on all of these other planets. So like this one on Kothar, where we've got the ore coming in, except we haven't because Kothar is running very, very slowly. But the ore comes in, it gets processed and processed and processed, and then you have a belt of it flowing out. And then that's all going to be fed up to a rocket silo like these ones. And I think this should be one of the easier ones because I do need vulcanite coming in. But I don't need anything else, and I don't have any side products. So it is just going to be 2 of these landing pads for vulcanite and rocket parts, and then a rocket to take the vitamelange away. So yeah, I think this should be fairly easy to set up. So on that note, or in that direction, I've got my systems up here. I've got this rocket here being loaded with all of the stuff I'm going to need. Hopefully, is this the right rocket? Yes, I think it is. Being loaded up with all the stuff I'm going to need up there on that planet in order to process the vitamelange. So hopefully we've got all the things we'll need. I need to dump some more of these things in there. In fact, there may well be more than one rocket's worth of stuff I need. We'll have to see how that goes. But in general, the idea is that this is going to be all the stuff I need in order to build that base up. So the next episode will probably be me heading out to do that. This has been a fairly short episode, but then that's because a lot of the stuff I've been doing has been quite time consuming, like building up these things and dealing with the mines, but hasn't made an enormous amount of new stuff for me to talk about. So I'm going to stop it there, even though it's only about 10 minutes so far, and hopefully I'll see you next time, where I'll be off on another planet, back on Tulip, and hopefully producing stuff in much larger quantities again. And once that's done, I think I'm going to then be able to go back to the space base, get on with a load more science, and just keep building that up and up and up. At some point in the future, I think I'm going to need to do something different about my iron and copper supplies, because having mines on Novice that eventually run out is a bit awkward, because I keep needing to come back and fix things. So potentially, I think what I'm thinking for the future, and well, we'll see how this goes, because every plan lasts until first contact with the enemy or reality. What I'm considering doing is setting up core miners on lots of different planets that are then going to produce the stuff that whatever that planet produces, and then have spaceships hopefully by that point, that will then be able to transport all of those core core fragments to a central point where I'll then reprocess them there, and hopefully have one central processing facility that just deals with absolutely everything. But that's going to be some way off. So until then, I need to head over and start pulling up unnecessary mines and possibly building new ones. So I shall go away and get on with that. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.